So he told me, you need to leave this guy. You need to leave him. Do you hear me? Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name's Amanda for those who are new here, and for those who are not, welcome back. Today we're keeping it short and sweet because I want to share with you guys some information. It's really not a secret, it's very basic, but some very important information that my late dad, may his soul rest in peace, shared with me a few years ago. Common sense is not common, and there's some things that need to be said out loud in order for it to click within us, and this is one of those things, and I think that it is totally worth sharing. Before you begin, make sure you like this video, follow on Instagram, share with your friends, and make sure that if you have anyone around you that you know need this information, they get access to it. So share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started. So a few years ago, I was in an unhealthy relationship. I didn't want to talk about this person to anybody because I was unhappy. I genuinely did not like this individual, like even as a person. They were a bully, and I did not leave immediately. I know you might be like, oh, then why didn't you leave, right? But everyone has their process, and I respect that. So I was actually taking steps backwards, slowly by slowly. And I mentioned this guy to you before in a video that I did with my husband, and I told you that this guy was actually trying desperately to be with me, even though he knew I didn't like him. So he was trying to force issues, to lock me down. He even approached my mom to kind of try indirectly or whatever, ask for my hand in marriage, and my mom was just like, like even after I told him it was done, he was trying to text my mom, and my mom just told him, like, just leave her alone. She doesn't want to talk to you. Leave her TF alone. So finally he stopped. It took a while, but he stopped. Point being, this was a bad relationship. You learn. I don't want to say I regret anything, but like, you live and you learn. I learned lessons from that taught me what I will absolutely never tolerate again. And that is why I'm where I am today, because I grew through my experiences. I made mistakes, I learned, and I moved forward. So my dad called me randomly, and he basically asked me, who am I dating? And I didn't want to give him any details because at that time I was dealing with this person, right? And I didn't like him anyway, so why would I tell my family about this person? So my dad kept asking and pushing, and because I didn't want to divulge any information, instead I just told him like a random area where this person was. Like, I didn't even narrow down to like a country. I was just like, oh, he's from this area. For some reason, I will never understand this, my dad told me everything about this person. His height, how he looked, his build. He mentioned the specific country he was from, even though I didn't mention it. And it's not like a common country at all. Like, it's not a common country. And my dad just, for some reason, had all this information. And he told me, this person is not healthy for you. This person is probably gonna be very violent in the future because they have a temper, which you have already seen. And people like this, they're very angry and they're very insecure, and they have a lack, like they have something they're missing within themselves. So they try to compensate by being aggressive and mean to other people to make themselves feel better. And I was like, yo, this is actually true. And I was a bit afraid because I'm like, how does my dad know all this information? Like, that is one of the things that I will never get an explanation from. But I don't even need an answer because it was for my benefit. Like, my dad was looking out for me. He had nothing to gain from this. So he told me, you need to leave this guy. You need to leave him. Do you hear me? And I was like, yep, okay. So he now told me, what I'm about to tell you is basically why I made this video, that make sure whoever you end up with is a person that is gentle with you, a person that babies you, kubembeleza, babies you, like cuddles you, and a person that just has a calm temperament and is kind and patient, like just someone who is gentle. Someone who can have a reasonable conversation, someone who is not quick to anger. And he said, these men that are so quick to anger and so irritable that you make a mistake and they're like, why are you doing that? Oh, like always making noise, always rolling their eyes and sucking their teeth at you. These will be the first guys to abuse you mentally, verbally, spiritually, and even physically at some point. And with this guy, he said this guy will hit you one day. If you stay with him for the next 3 years, one day you make him angry and he will hit you. Because a man who truly loves you will be patient with you. He will be kind with you. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. We all get upset. It's part of life, right? However, despite whatever differences you may experience with your partner, there's a level of respect, there's a level of patience, kindness, and understanding that a person will show you. And I feel like that is what my dad was trying to tell me that I needed. And true to what he said, it actually worked out for me because I've been on both sides of the coin. I've seen what it's like to be with a person who's impatient, angry, irritable. You know, I was put down. I was made to feel like crap. I felt, you know, sad, and I would beat myself up because I kept feeling like I had to hold myself up to this standard of which this person wasn't even on, because anytime I would make a mistake, I would be bashed so badly, like verbally, like, oh, why are you always doing this? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. That's very toxic and abusive. On the other hand, I'm in a marriage where I'm with someone who is respectful, who is kind, who is basically a big teddy bear, who, if I make a mistake, will talk to me, will be reasonable with me, who, if I do something wrong, they never act that way. They never act like, what's wrong with you? Like all that shouting and sucking your teeth and attitude. Like, they never do that to me. And I believe this is what my dad wanted for me, and I'm glad that I have it, because I know if I was in another situation, it would have ended very badly. Because even me, I'm usually calm, like I told you guys. I'm a very like calm, friendly, loving, caring person. I like to laugh, I like to have a good time. However, if I feel like someone is trying to be vindictive, like purposely step on my toes, trying to harm me, then I will jump. Like, you started, but I will finish it. Like, I cannot be bullied and I'm just there, I take it lying down. I can never do that. So I feel like if I was with someone that was very angry and temperamental and moody, we would clash very badly, and it would end very badly, probably with the police being involved, because I'm not gonna take anything lying down. So me being with a partner who is kind, who is gentle, who makes me feel safe and bembelezas me, cuddles me, like, I have no reason to lose my mind. I have no reason to lose my cool. So point is, from my dad, be with a man, be with a partner who is gentle, who is patient, and who tries to be understanding regardless of the situation. A lot of things happen in life, but as long as there is that respect, understanding, and communication between you two, then I believe that you can overcome anything, okay? So that is basically it. Honestly, I promised you guys this would be short and sweet, and I keep my promises. Before we end this, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, and share, because sharing is caring. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.